And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final welterweight Grand Prix under 77 kilograms. For the blue corner, please welcome the fighter from Azerbaijan, Elshad Shahbazov. And his opponent in this fight, second finalist for the red corner. Make some noise for the fighter from Romania, Alexandru Amaritei. The first fighter from the blue corner, age of 24, height of 1.81 meters, weight of 77 kilograms, 8 fights, 6 wins and 2 losses, fighting for Team Yukselish from Azerbaijan, Elshad Shahbazov. His opponent, second fighter in the red corner, age of 22, height of 1.85 meters, weight of 77 kilograms, 21 fights, 18 wins, 3 losses. Kickbox Kobitny team from Romania, Alexandru Amaritei. This will be the welterweight Grand Prix under 77 kilograms. 3 rounds, 3 minutes each, extra 1 round, K-1 rules. Referee in ring, Vladimir Tsepordey.
We're fighting here rules, no clinching, no elbows. Protect yourself at all times so the payment commands. Shake your hands if you want to. Back to your corners. Judge, judge, judge. First round, fight!
Round 1.
Touch of gloves, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back at it here in our tournament final. The FIA Welterweight World Grand Prix. Amaritei of Romania taking on Shahbazov of Azerbaijan. Overhand right there by the Romanian. Second one a little bit short. I've done commentary for so many of Amaritei's fights in Romania. I know this guy very well. I know what he's capable of. I have never seen Shahbazov before, with the exception of his semi-final fight. So he's a surprise for me. Head kick there by the Romanians. Tell you what, those punches and kicks hurt a lot more the second time around. You know what I mean? You have got to be tough mentally, you know, and in good physical shape to fight through this second fight of the evening. A lot of tournaments don't even, you know, finish properly all the way to the end because some of the fighters are not in shape to make it to the end. They've got injuries, they're hurt. Doctors will not allow them to fight. Referee, you heard just a moment ago, calling for more action.
Stop.
And I think
this is final, more action.
yeah,
Fight.
he's getting a little bit anxious in there. If there is no action, he'll deduct a point, usually from both fighters, which doesn't make sense to me anyway, but that's what he'll do. Ooh, nice right hand. Amaritei still got that power. Amaritei, a former Coliseum tournament champion in his home country of Romania. I don't see that same killer instinct that I saw from Shahbazov in the semifinal. He seems to be dozing off here. Can't blame him after he's been through a war. Both these guys have already been, not just a fight, but through 4 rounds, an extra round. But I mean, this is for all the marbles here. Usually in these tournaments, somebody probably was going to get a title shot. I haven't heard direct confirmation of that yet, but that's the way it usually goes. If not a title shot at the next event, at least your name will be in the hat, you know, and it could be in the future. End of round one. And right there at the end of the round, yeah, it looks like Amaritei got his nose busted there. Take a look at some of this action, folks, from round one. Honestly, there wasn't a whole lot of action in round number one, but there was enough action to bust the nose of Alexandru Amaritei. Let's hope business picks up a little bit here in round two.
Second round, fight! Round two.
Well, both guys certainly had a little bit of time to regroup in their corner after round one, and it seems like they're fired up here. Coming out in round two, maybe they've got a little bit more motivation from their cornermen. Here we go, that's the killer instinct I was talking about from Elshad Shahbazov. Boy, he is on fire right now. Hope he's got more where that came from. That may have been a low shot there by Amaritei. That was a high shot. Keep in mind too, these guys had a long break. They fought at about 6 o'clock local time, and now it's a little bit past 10. It's about 10 minutes past 10. So they've had about 4 hours between fights. That's a long time. Shahbazov has certainly woken up here in round two. He's dishing out a lot more punishment right now than Amaritei. Creeping up on about 1 minute left in round number two. This is the 6th round of action here tonight. That's longer than a title fight. Of course, they've had quite a long break between a couple of those rounds, but still, overall. Ooh, went hard to the body. Amaritei covering up though, and I think there was a clash of heads. He may have actually headbutted him. I don't know where the headbutt landed because I see him squinting his eye. And no, it hit him in the head because there's a big knot on the head. Yep, right there. There's a big knot now on the right side of the forehead of Amaritei from that headbutt. Well, that head kick might give him another headache. Probably the 3rd or 4th headache of the night here for Amaritei. 10-second hammer drops here in round number two. And that'll do it. One more round left here to see who will be the welterweight world Grand Prix winner. There you can see Dimitri Sirbu, the current featherweight champion, sitting next to our Romanian ring announcer Valentin Halachenko as we go back and take a look at some highlights here. Rough round. These tournament finals are brutal, and both these guys have really been through a war so far. There was that headbutt. The FIA ladies have evolved into their final form here as they're wearing their black dresses now. You know things are serious when they're wearing their black dresses. Take a look at this guy is serious too. Alexandru Amaritei getting warmed up here for his light heavyweight title fight coming up a little bit later.
Third round, fight!
Round 3.
This is it, third and final round here, folks. Or is it because we have seen extra rounds already in this tournament. And if I were these guys, I would say, you know what? Now is the time to finish this thing because I do not want to go another extra round. Now what? They just stopped fighting here. As I said, these tournaments are torturous. I'm sure there's a million other places these guys would rather be right now than in front of their opponents. But that's the task at hand. Win by any means necessary here. Become the tournament winner and take a number to fight the champion. Perhaps that number is number 1. We don't know. Ooh, Amaritei got caught there with a right hand. Body kick goes in. 1-2 combination by Amaritei.
Stop! Keep your mouthpiece. Fight!
Both guys switching up their stances from time to time here. Boy, fatigue is obviously the biggest factor in this contest here, as both guys don't have a lot of offensive output left in him at this point. Amaritei trying to put some combinations together here. 30 seconds left now in this third and I think final round. Went for it all there with that spin kick, nobody home. Ooh, and look at this. Shahbazov comes fighting right back at him now. He's got his man in the corner here. Final seconds now. 10-second hammer drops in this contest.
No action on this one. Fight!
And Shahbazov gets in the final lick of the contest. He seems confident that he's won this thing. Amaritei, not so much. The judges will decide who walks out of here the tournament winner. Well, a very slow fight here, with the exception of maybe the beginning, the first half maybe of round number 2. The judge had the referee had to warn them a couple of times to keep the action going. But as I said, it was a brutal semifinal, and these two fought with everything they had left here in the final. Our ring announcer Autor Orav is stepping into the ring, and we'll make it official in just a moment.
By the judge's decision, the winner is fighter from blue corner, Elshad Shahbazov.
Elshad Shahbazov victorious here. What a way to explode onto the scene in FIA Championship. I'm sure he'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. And he may have title intentions on his mind. Will he get a crack at Artyom Livadari? We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Livadari is going to try to make it a double champion if he can win the middleweight World Grand Prix. He's got a crack perhaps at becoming a double champion. We'll have to wait and see how this situation unfolds, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the finals of the middleweight tournament in just a moment.